match is now officially a Judy Bagwell on a forklift match.
I can't see my fantasy, I'm so consumed in bed. What I see takes over me, I'm blind beyond repair.
Like I was saying before the show started, if I could somehow get Pressure by Billy Joel to be our fucking theme song, I would. I would pick that over Maven's theme.
I think that's a fair assessment. I mean, like we've talked about, Maven's theme is only there because it's
generic,
the most
like we
generic theme possible, which fits us, the world's most okayest wrestling podcast.
We're not good, we're not bad, we're all right. But hi, I have fixed my audio issues from the past few weeks, so my name is Clinton Davis. You can find me at PK Batman. To my right, as always, is my lovely co-host,
Ethan Hubbard, and you can find me at Jensen Collins 3. And of course, you can find us on Twitter at On a Forklift Pod.
You can find us on YouTube at On a Forklift Wrestling Podcast. You can find us on Twitch at On a Forklift Wrestling Pod. Thursdays at 9 p.m. on UPN. And as always, there's that too. I have so many of these fucking banners. I need to clean this shit up. I've still got banners from the first fucking four-post massacre.
Oh my goodness! Wow!
Big announcement. This is from Twitch. Subs are down 30% right now, so you can support us still by subscribing and
for
gifting subs.
September.
We actually have goals. Hold on. I really need to get this shit set up before we go live because I'm just fucking awful at it.
You are better at running the show than Tony Khan is at booking AEW.
Boy, that doesn't take a lot, man. We have a goal of 30 right now. 30 is so I can do the first print of t-shirts. We're at 22 right now. So if you're in the chat and you like watching us, it's $3.79 right now. I feel like we're worth $5, but I know we're worth $3.79.
Like together?
Like separated, maybe a buck, but we definitely have value together.
That's fair enough. But if we stand in the middle and they bend over, that's an Eiffel Tower, and we can high five. What a week in wrestling!
Shut up!
Shut the fuck up!
What a week in wrestling! So
it's been something. It has been something.
This week is literally just a hit after hit after hit. The hits keep coming and they don't stop, as they say with wrestling. Starting off with Raw on Monday.
No, we don't start off with Raw on Monday because we go live on Thursdays. There was a whole 2-ass SmackDowns I was live for.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I was there live. Last week. You know, I bought myself a ticket, got myself nosebleeds where no one was sitting next to me. We might tell a story later in the day, but
the press pass didn't work.
The what? The press pass didn't work.
He literally went in with a Post-it note that said press on it and just figured it'd fucking go on.
I went into there with a thing that said forklift certified. I thought that was good enough to get me in, but I guess not.
Apparently not. So, hey, fun story about that. So, my coworker today, the health and safety lady at work, walked up to him and they were like, "Hey, you don't have a forklift license on file." And my dumb ass goes, "Oh, don't worry, I can print him one off." She didn't think that was funny, and then she said that we were not certified forklift trainers. However, my one coworker is, so he could have just signed off on it. Anyway.
And for only 20,000 channel points, you can be forklift certified.
Yes, you can. What
shameless promotion all over the place today.
Shameless or shameful, depending on what's going on. I'm looking for a new job, and maybe
that makes two of us.
Clint's just looking for a job as it is. Otherwise, he's going to be on the corner of Michigan Ave and Wayne Road hustling the Clint Hussey.
Nah, dog. I'm looking for a will to live. That's what I'm doing. And
you should look for a will. You should just find you a sugar mama, like an older lady, like a sugar saber tooth.
Dog, I've talked about it. I know I'm cute and I'm friendly enough to where I feel like some brittled 65-year-old woman who's just lonely would pay me to be around her. Because I'm funny.
Probably.
I'm funny sometimes. Like, you let me talk long enough, I'll say something dumb and funny. Just get me a sugar.
absolutely-
And
You're
I just
gonna put her into the hospital is what you're gonna do.
I got a better one good time, and she'll never want it again, and she'll just pay me to be around. That's what I'm looking for here. If I could have just a woman give me money to be around her, that's I think the dream. I think that's like, you know, a fucking
I think
New
Dusty
Girl.
Rhodes was the dream.
Like, fuck off. Like New Girl season 4 when Nick finds that one. I'm not putting that comment up. That comment can stay there.
God. If anybody's on Twitch, you can read the comment from Implishes, which is
And don't ask.
absolutely beautiful.
Don't ask.
Just anyway,
I have a lot of nicknames that we don't talk about and we should never talk about.
Clint, let's talk about SmackDown, because SmackDown.
Oh my god, it was like someone slapped a cock on my back. It was so fucking good.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Touche. Well,
no, it was really good. I'm really looking forward to seeing how the Viking rules match plays out on TV, because live that was phenomenal. Like, it was all over the place. It was hard hitting. There were fucking weapons all over the place. They should be doing that match at Clash of the Castle. They should not have given that one away on free TV.
you know
But I'm
what
glad
though?
I was there live for it, because I've seen a lot of good wrestling live this year.
Mm-hmm. So that led us to a thing. So we had the bloodline scenario happen at the end of that episode, right? The first episode where they beat down Drew McIntyre,
Thank
and that
God
kind
no
of
one was
leads
sitting around
into. Oh, you're what guy?
I was ready to fight him.
You should have.
I like, no one else like in our section was doing it, but anytime anyone said anything, he had his hands like this, like the entire, like ready to do that whenever it stopped. So like, I felt like I should have had free reign to rock his shit, because
I think
anyone in audience chanting what, especially at Sheamus and Gunther. I was fucking livid. That promo segment was great. Oh my god. And they're all just chanting what at him. Fuck everyone in Detroit who was chanting what. I hate you all.
Cocksuckers. So the bloodline beats down Drew McIntyre, which almost certainly sets up Drew for a win. Like, if we're following any kind of
There's still
realm.
SmackDown tomorrow, and I know what happens.
I know we have SmackDown tomorrow, and I know we had Raw, and I've just absolutely loved. We talked about this back around Mania time when Drew was out and we were waiting for him to come back, about how he needs his win in front of people. Like, he got that win at Mania a couple of years ago, but what, it wasn't in front of anybody. Oh, well, son of a biscuit.
Oh, thank you very much. Fuck. I don't have edibles today, so it's just going to be extra hits out of the pen.
Yeah, and I'm not drinking booze, if anybody can believe that. So, very much thank you on that one. So, big thing that we've talked about is Drew winning in front of people, and I think the time is now. The time is now. He's the interviews, the vignettes, the broken dreams stuff. This is Drew's time to win, and Trips is the guy to make this happen, because if Vince was in power, Reigns is walking out with the title. It's a classic. Yeah, it's a classic setup of like, we're going to build this person up and then they're going to lose at home.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know he's not at home because he's in Wales, but still, it doesn't matter. This is going to be great.
It's going to be fucking great. I'm so looking forward to Clash at the Castle. I love what they're doing with Ricochet. The fact that he beat Baron Corbin in a pretty solid opener on SmackDown. He's going to be challenging Carmelo Hayes for the North American title at World. Gonna fucking hump. That might be the best match of that fucking day.
Of that pay-per-view? Yeah.
No, I mean that entire day, because I think that might be the best match of the same day as All Out.
Man, I'm telling there's a sneaky suspicion that Christian and Jungle Boy is going to be really fucking good. Like that.
If they make it a street fight, that match of every fucking match on the card should be a street fight.
As long as it has the no holds barred principle going for it. Like, that's the biggest thing it needs. Some kind of rule that says, like, shit can go down.
Mm-hmm. And I need shit to go down between those two, because fuck, like, just having a straight up singles match for like those two and the blood feud that they've had, that's bullshit.
Dude, winner gets to keep Jungle Boy's mom.
If you don't want ads, subscribe.
You're right, JFam. It is going to be.
We're partying all weekend. There's going to be like an 8-hour gap in between pay-per-views where we don't see each other.
So anyway, so Raw, fuck it. Let's just get right into this. Raw was good.
Mm-hmm.
Raw's been good for 5 weeks in a row now.
I'm sitting at home watching it live.
I'm loving it, man. Ba 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 ba.
I was playing Siege on Monday night. Had Siege up on the one screen and fucking had Raw on the other.
I can talk about a lot of the rest of the card, but let's talk about what's really important in our hearts. Sami Zayn is
so good.
Arguably the Sami Zayn, this is his year of like when Asuka, when it was COVID year and Asuka was carrying everything, that's Sami Zayn right now.
Mm-hmm.
And he's never really like slowed down. He's always been, every time you give him a mic, every time you let him do anything, Sammy's always been very good with it. Like regardless of what it is, whether you appreciate it or not, or whether you like it or not, you have to appreciate it. And him going on Twitter after the match and saying, "Oh, I spoke with the Ooze, or I spoke with the Bloodline. They understood that I didn't hit Kevin Owens because I didn't want to cost Jay the match, or I didn't want to cost Jay the match. So yada yada yada." He goes, "It's all clear." And the championship celebration goes on Friday,
mm-hmm. which what a celebration it is.
Which you know about all about this. So it's just one of those things that like you look at it and we're getting the KO we want. We're getting the Sami Zayn that we wanted back. And it's just going the right way. Dolph Ziggler's on TV having good matches. Rhea Ripley, it was very suggestive grabbing that kendo stick where Dominic was holding it. Raw's a good show, guys. Raw's a very good show right now.
I even like the bit with Kurt Angle and fucking Chad Gable. That was fun.
Kurt Angle, Chad Gable, Kurt Angle, and Edge.
Shoosh.
I think that is... Shoosh, please.
Shoosh, please. Thank you. I love it. It's so dumb and stupid, but I love it.
So the way that they use... So there is one thing I want to point out about this. Back in the day, or Vince controlled WWE, they would trot out legends and they would use them for certain segments and then they would send them to the back and then they would harass them and then they would just go away. Trips used everybody at his disposal in the best way possible, including Kurt Angle. Mm-hmm. He used him in the best way possible. The sign on the board, Edge still getting him, showing a little bit of that character. That's
bringing out the milk.
Yeah. The only thing that I didn't like about it is I don't need to see Kurt Angle without a shirt on anymore.
No.
It's a little like a muscly hot dog. And it's
granted, he's in much better shape than either one of us.
Oh, he is. It's just, it's weird because like I'm like, you're out there. You're not out there to wrestle, right? You're out there to make an appearance.
What if?
Then the one match I want is him and Chad Gable. That's it. That's all I want. Just that.
I want him and Shelton Benjamin.
I could do, one of those two. Pick your choice.
Mm-hmm. Raw's great. It ended with the women's tag title match between Io Sky and Dakota Kai versus Aaliyah and Raquel Gonzalez. Rodriguez, I think her name is now.
Yes.
With a surprise roll-up from Aaliyah to get the win and the tag titles.
There's a lot of discussion about surprise roll-ups. And now I got to be honest with you. I haven't watched Ups and Downs since Trips took over. But I think the surprise roll-up counter needs to be reset because that surprise roll-up was legitimately a surprise roll-up. It's not how you expected most women's matches to finish before because they usually did. Mm-hmm. Or they frequently did. And it was the right call. I'm going to say it. That was the right call on Raw. Give the shock victory. And Raquel Rodriguez deserves it.
Yeah, because they're building her up. I think she's going to be a Mania opponent for whoever holds one of the belts.
And Sky and Kai, they are going to be the ones going after the belts. But I think they're going to run into a certain duo. Yeah.
Our forklift emojis.
That's the Josh Groban one because it lifts us up.
You raise me up.
So I can stand. Okay.
And NXT was really good this week too. Fucking having all the former major champions come back and just fucking build those titles up.
What a great way to use retrospectiveness.
Mm-hmm. It was great.
I thought that was great.
Yeah, Gunther and Pete Dunne coming to talk to Tyler Bate. You had Shayna coming to talk to Mandy Rose. You had Alba Blaze come out and talk to Miko. Tell her the importance of it.
Give me, oh Jesus Christ! Give me Shayna Baszler's old music back.
That is one of my top 20 favorite entrance musics of all time.
It is. It's so fitting for her.
The bass, just a bam, bam. Oh fuck! It slaps so hard. Fucks harder than any man I've ever been with.
Man,
we can talk about this for the party. Since he doesn't watch the product, we're having a drinking game on Saturday.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And I've made the bingo cards, and I've put 16 of Kevin's biggest phrases on those bingo cards. And we are just going to see who gets bingo first.
This is going to be fantastic.
We're going to die. Saturday is going to be rough. Sunday is going to be a day where we're all just like drinking water and recovering.
It's going to be rough for me. What are you fucks talking about?
I'm not the one who said I'll go through a table. I would never agree to anything like that.
Yeah, no. But you know what? You've never seen a coffee table you didn't like. Oh, man.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, look, Raw was good. NXT was good. Now a show that was
all over the place.
Better than okay, but not good. Is that safe to say?
Like, I'm wearing a t-shirt that says AEW. Like, it's a custom t-shirt that says AEW on it. And I'm not the biggest AEW fan at the moment. Like, don't get me wrong. I love wrestling. I know this Sunday's pay-per-view is going to be good as of a match quality. But as of a build quality, which is my thing here, this pay-per-view has had a shit fucking build. And that's the reoccurring theme for pay-per-views this year when it comes to AEW is shit fucking builds. The only match that had any build going into it for Double or Nothing was MJF and Wardlow. I don't want to hear anything about Punk and Hangman. That build sucked. The only good build going into it was that match.
Mm-hmm.
The only good build going into this pay-per-view is probably Starks and Hobbs.
Jungle Boy and Christian.
Jungle Boy Christian, Starks and Hobbs. There's two matches on the card that have had build over the past couple months. The tag title match thrown together. Is it going to be a good match? Yeah. Do I think the Acclaim's going to win? Yes.
Yeah.
The women's match, it's...
Oh, I hope the Acclaim wins. Oh my God, can you imagine the pop for that? Like, first off, here's the problem that Tony has right now with... this is one of many problems. He's pandering to the crowd. However, if you pander the right way, you can pander and it keeps everything going past this week. Pander to the right crowd, which is the Acclaimed crowd, because they pop in every fucking city they're in. Every city, hands down. They want to be scissored by the Acclaim. So
that was fucking awful.
Yeah.
For the audio listener at home. No, but that match gonna be good. But let's be real here. Why is FTR not challenging for the belts?
Let's be real here. Why is FTR not your premier source of entertainment for everything? You know why? I don't fucking know.
I think both Wardlow and FTR are being neutered by this feud that they are in. If you would have told me like the match going into it was just going to be the dream match between FTR and Motor City Machine Guns, I'd have no qualms. I'd be fine. Cool. Whatever. I'd still want to see them in the tag title picture. I would rather see them holding the tag title belts and Motor City Machine Guns coming in to challenge.
Yes.
But no.
Or MCMG holding the Impact belts.
Yeah, that would be cool too. But like the thing is here, like, fuck, like, I love trios matches. We have 3 trios matches on fucking Sunday. 3 of them.
It's a little overkill. So it's weird that they have done such a job that they want to pack so much onto this card, but they haven't packed the right people onto the card.
No.
So,
Hangman last minute addition in a trios match. He was world champion the last actual AEW pay-per-view. I don't know. LTU here today. You better be here. I see we got Kuda in the chat. We got Implishes. We got JFam. All of our fucking favorites are here.
So, I mean, let's bust out the important things that we had here. A Danielson match, which was Danielson and Hager, and he drug a decent match out of Hager. However, the important thing is the end of it, which is Daniel Garcia coming out again.
Best. And I'm upset he's not on the card this weekend.
Yeah.
I would like to see him in that ladder match. But I already know who the Joker is going to be. He just got done filming Twisted Metal.
That's you think it sucked? The entire show sucked, Trev?
He's probably saying that match.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, dude, it's Jake Hager. Like you're only going to get so much out of Jake Hager anyway. Like we know this. Here's the problem. I can't sit down. I used to be able to sit down and I could go, this is what happened on Dynamite and line it out. I can't do that anymore because it's just, as you said on TikTok, it's literally just shit in your hand.
Throwing shit at a wall.
See what fucking sticks, man. And it's disappointing. And so I saw something on TikTok today, and I know that can be, I saw something on TikTok, and I know it can be like the most, yes, welcome, Gretus. It is one of the most toxic places possible. However, I had to disagree with this, and I know you disagree with this. The people who were AEW fans and now they're just shitting on the company because WWE is good. We're not shitting on the company. We're not shitting on them. We're not shitting on AEW. Actually, I'm shitting on Tony Khan's booking as general. The roster is great. And as we can see, even with WWE, who has a lesser roster, in my opinion, in some ways, because of all the neutering that it took through budget cuts and all that shit, they're putting out a better product with what they have. To me, this means that the person in charge and the person that's writing storylines, things like that. Are you a glizzy gobbler, Clint?
I'm nowhere near throat goat levels of fucking Nancy Reagan.
Nancy Reagan, yeah.
Oh,
so
glizzy on my mind.
So the problem here is it's the person in charge. It's the person in charge that's the problem, because why was the show good before Tony was in the back doing lines? Like, we're never going to have this dude on here. So, like, if we ever were, that'd be amazing, right? I'm going to say it. Tony is a horrible fucking booker, and I don't have a problem saying that. I've come to the conclusion that where this company went downhill is when Cody left. The thing is, we bitched about Cody. Hi, Taylor. Bitched about Cody while he was in AEW because of his match quality. However, his backstage presence was vital to this company and how everything was run. You'd be better. You could be better than Khan. I truly believe that. So Cody's gone. MJF's not getting booked great. Darby's not getting booked great. Jungle Boy's been stuck in a feud with Christian for what seems like 2.5 years. It's at a point where we're like, okay, where are we left at? Where are we left? These supposed pillars of this company are being left behind for dudes that you signed that you think are going to be the future of something. But newsflash, Kenny Omega's in his 40s. I
watch AEW for the talent. The talent is great. The booking is shit.
Right.
And pillars, like MJF's gone.
Yeah.
Like Darby Allin's been in 6-man tags since fucking he dropped the TNT title.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Jungle Boy has a match with Christian. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Sammy Guevara's not on the card.
Or if you wanted to consider Britt the fourth pillar, she's in a 4-way match for an interim title, which is
wasn't even going to be on the card until Thunder Rosa got hurt.
Yeah, which is another fucking bullshit thing.
Yeah.
It's just you're booking yourself into WCW 2001, and it's a problem because you have the talent there. Unlike WCW 2001, which I don't believe you had the talent there anymore. I think the real good talent, short of Sting and Booker T, were far gone from WCW at that point.
Yeah.
Jericho, Eddie, Ray, Benoit, they were all gone at that point. So where are we at? We're not at that point. This can be saved. Like, the shit's going downhill. You can save it, but let somebody fucking help you, man. I want to see both. You want to see both of these companies succeed. Why would we not want to see it? Yes, exactly. Miro's in the same boat that he was in WWE. So now why wouldn't he go back to a dude he actually trusts in Trips? Why not?
I mean, we already know Bobby Fish has not had his contract renewed. He is a free agent as of today, which pretty much puts a big pin in that fucking undisputed versus elite thing.
Yep.
Rumors circulating that other people are unhappy and have requested their release. One of the names I saw, which has apparently been debunked, but it came back up again today, was Malachi Black, which I get. That's like MJF levels of dropping the ball.
I think Malachi's different. The only difference with Malachi's thing is the injury status of him, how he's been on and off injured, where we haven't had that with MJF. I think that's the only difference where you could say that maybe the ball hasn't been dropped because of the injuries. However, when he is healthy, there's not the same level of whatever. My problem is Death Triangle and House of Black are essentially playing the same position on the card.
Yeah, just middling trios tag that get involved in storylines just to fill out a pay-per-view. And, if there's, like, I'm trying to think of a few names here, but, like, I see Malachi Black going back to WWE, like, in a heartbeat. There's so many people that are on it. Wardlow, before Double or Nothing, was saying, I want to be an AEW lifer. And now he's going into fucking interviews going, like, they fucking dropped the ball with me. Like,
however,
what was supposed to be the best night of my life turned out to be just another night at the office. And you can see his spirit kind of breaking. Like, where's the TNT title been? It's been defended against Ryan Nemeth.
So part of what's going to happen though with Wardlow is I don't want to play the whole you got to pay your dues card here. He's gonna have to continue to do what he's doing, because I don't think anything that he's doing is damaging to him. He continues to have himself over with the crowd. The crowd continues to love him. The Powerbomb Symphony, stuff like that. At some point, there's going to become a moment, and he's going to have to turn it up just a hair. And I can't tell you when that moment is. I can't tell you what it is, but it's going to happen, and the dude's going to cement himself as like the top guy. And I think having him with FTR is actually a great thing. I think Dax is going to be, I definitely can see that, JFam. I think Dax is going to be the guy that is going to help Wardlow get to that next level.
But Swerve has already said he's not leaving. Keith, maybe. No, Dynamite, and then you had all the Punk and Moxley shit, which fine, good promos, but I'm tired of, like, they ruined it for me last week. That 3-minute squash, like, it was great in the moment, but man, like, I feel this is a mistake putting this match on again so soon.
Well, and we were just the cycle was repetitive. We started out with Moxley having a promo, and then he left the thing in the ring, and then Ace Steel came down and got it, and then Punk had the promo that went on way too fucking long, and so then he left, and then Moxley came back out. So you filled essentially. We talk about not getting the right people onto the card at the right times. You spent 17 minutes of a 2-hour show promoing your world title match that you fucked up 2 weeks ago on.
Yeah, they should have just let it happen at the pay-per-view. It would have been a big shock. Like, I remember when the New Japan did, I think it was Kushida and Takahashi, and normally the fucking juniors matches go like 20 minutes and shit. Takahashi pinned Kushida in 2 minutes, and the crowd was silent. Now, I don't think you need to put Moxley and Punk on last. I think the trios title should headline it.
Yes.
Yeah, but do what you want. We'll see what you're gonna do. I'll fucking bitch about it on Monday.
No, the trios title should go on last. And the only reason I say the trios title should go on last, you know what? No, I'm going to pull that back. I don't know what should go on last at this
Jade
point.
Cargill versus Athena.
Fuck it. She's the only undefeated one on the roster. My problem is I don't know what goes on last because you haven't given me any reason to say that one of these is more important than the other one. The AEW title does not feel like it's more important than the tag titles, than the anything but the TNT title that you're not defending on a card again.
For a year now. But yeah, the ladder match is probably going to open up the pay-per-view.
Yeah, it usually does.
Yeah. You're going to kick it off with that, or you're going to kick it off with a trios match. One of the 3 fucking matches. I think that Sting match is going to be the same place it always is, the co-main. That just works.
Always is.
But I'm excited for Clash. I'm excited for Clash. I know that All Out's going to have good wrestling, but I'm not excited for the build.
No, I don't. There's not a match on Clash. Like, I'm just looking, and I'm not going to go over them because we're going to talk about them. There's like maybe one match on this card that I'm like, okay. Like, it's a little bit like I don't really need it, but I understand why it's on the card, and that's the SmackDown Women's match, the Women's Championship match. I don't think it's going to be bad, but like
it's the worst built match on the card
because it's just thrown together.
But it's got build.
But Liv needs it. There's a purpose that it serves on that card, and it serves to get Liv in front of more people and have her continue to get better. Shayna's going to be fine in that match. She's going to lose, but she's going to be fine.
Well, since Clash is on first on Saturday, we're going to do our predictions right now.
Yeah, fuck yeah, let's do it. If you guys in the chat want to go along with this, I will open up a docs thing, and we're just gonna do.
So we're gonna start off with the main event, which is Roman Reigns versus Drew. I think Drew's gonna win. If he comes out to Broken Dreams, he's winning, and I'm gonna come.
I want Drew to win, so I'm gonna say yes. I don't know if he will, but I want to say yes. I want to see Drew win. I want to see it happen.
Liv Morgan, Shayna Baszler.
It's Liv.
Oh shit! Hold on here.
It's a he. It's a thong.
Coming on for predictions.
Wah, wah.
Don't.
Wah.
Oh
Hey
my
everybody,
God.
so Clint has a
No.
Oh my God, the echo.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
There's things we keep between us.
What? I
No
didn't
one
say
needs
anything.
to know about my Waluigi kink fetish, okay?
You
just told everybody.
You just told everybody.
Tony, who's winning? Drew or Roman?
Drew.
Okay. Shayna or Liv? I'm going to go with Liv. I don't think she's losing it yet.
Who's she facing?
Shayna Baszler.
Oh yeah, Liv.
It's a leave. It's Liv. All eyes on me.
The 6-woman tag match: Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, and Asuka versus Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky. Team Bayley.
Really?
Baby, you got what I need.
Is that who you're picking? Okay.
Yes.
Bianca.
Ooh, the first change. I like it. I think that match is actually the closest thing to a toss-up on the entire
Oh fuck,
card.
we forgot about the double or nothings, where you get double points or you lose double points on a prediction. So do either one of you want to use them? Because you can use it on both cards. You get one piece for each card.
No, I still got it on this card still.
Okay. Ole. All right. Next match: Riddle versus Rollins.
Ooh. Talk about the fucking build for this match has been great.
Thank you, Taylor.
I'm saying Riddle, but if it happens the way I think it's going to happen, I think they're just going to stop the match right away because I think Riddle's going for fucking blood.
I think Seth wins only because he lost to Cody earlier in the year, and he needs the.
He hasn't won on pay-per-view once this year.
He needs the pay-per-view win.
But
I could also see this going. A straight up like no contest.
Yeah.
Snap back to reality. Gunther and Sheamus. My prediction for match of the weekend.
Oh.
Double me up on Sheamus.
Okay, that's what I was. Ooh.
Really?
Okay.
Look,
Tony.
You know, I'm going to go Gunther. In the Paper Brigade.
I am with Tony on that. I think it's going to be Gunther. And I'm going to use my double or nothing on that match.
Ooh, risky.
Mm-hmm. All right. Edge and Mysterio versus Judgment Day.
Ooh.
I think Judgment Day finally get the win.
How about that love storyline between Dominic and Ray?
All I want to see
Oh,
is
no,
Bloody
not
Matthew.
Rhea.
Oh,
Hey, I got a few of the letters right. What is that? Three for four? No, 2.
God,
2 for 4.
Tony.
I know.
Wow.
But Rhea, I mean,
I think Judgment Day wins, and I think it's Dominic joins them.
you think a turn?
Oh, I don't think a turn. I think Rhea takes a fucking leash out there and puts it around
dog
Dominic's
collar.
neck.
Yeah. Tony, you said Judgment Day?
Yeah, Judgment Day.
All right. Tony, you still have your double or nothing to use.
What matches do I have left?
That's it. That's all 6.
Oh, shit. I forgot to use them.
Sun's out,
You
guns
just
out.
pick a match.
All right. What were my choices?
Well, you pick Drew McIntyre, Liv, Bianca, Riddle, Gunther, and Judgment Day.
Double on Drew.
Oh, okay. All right. You're a little late for predictions, bud.
I was trying to hurry up and join, but my computer got shut off because of a power outage a few days ago.
No, you're good, homie. We're just going to rock it, the 3 of us, for predictions.
Did you have to put a floppy disk in to start your computer?
No, just I haven't been home. I haven't fired it up in a few days.
No, he had to mount the disc using command prompt.
Yep.
It's been out there just slaying that puss.
Yeah, no, running Linux.
Did you catch
Okay.
the penguin?
I did.
All right, so that brings us to All Out.
I'm pulling
Are
it
you
up
guys?
right now.
Are you ready to write?
We are not doing the pre-show. There are 14 fucking matches on this card at the time of doing this. If they announce any more for Rampage, we don't care.
What he said.
Okay.
I second this motion.
All right. So Bryan Danielson versus Jericho.
Brian Danielson for the custody of Daniel Garcia.
I've got Danielson as well.
Danielson.
I'm gonna say Danielson.
We're doing predictions for both shows. It's all 1 point category. You're out for predictions this time, bud.
Oh, but I could still say
Nope.
I'm
No.
okay.
You're out for predictions.
Okay, I understand.
Tony Storm versus Britt Baker versus Jamie Hayter versus Hikaru Shida.
I think this is like the hardest one to think about going into the weekend.
Not for me. It's Storm.
Jamie Hader.
Britt Baker.
Oh, so we all got different choices on that one.
D.
All right. House of Black versus the Sting Crew.
Sting Crew.
Okay. Cool, bud.
House-
Thank you.
Wow. I don't know how to say it. I think House of Black wins, but I think Miro drags Malachi out of there.
Oh.
Hey.
Miro Malachi.
I've got Sting Crew because I don't think Sting's losing. Double or nothing for me on this one.
Ooh.
Jade Cargill versus Athena. I'm saying Athena.
Ooh.
Well, what a spicy take that is, Mr. Clint.
Mm-hmm.
Jade.
Okay.
Athena.
All right, just because there's so many fucking matches. Jungle Boy and Christian Cage. I think Jungle Boy. Oh, no. Christian, I think Luchasaurus is going to turn heel again.
Yeah. Heel Luchasaurus is good. I think Jungle Boy wins.
Okay.
I think it just leads to it. I think this is the part where Christian proves that he's not like the other legends and he actually does the job and gets him over.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, he's going to exploit it based on his elbow being injured is what he's going to do.
Tony.
So I say Jungle Boy. And when he's celebrating with Luchasaurus, that's the turn.
Okay. Holy fuck, this card's got so much on it. We're already at the same amount of matches for WWE show. Wardlow and FTR versus Jay Lethal and the Motor City Machine Guns. FTR and Wardlow.
We're all winners.
Yeah,
for
everybody
this
wins.
match.
Keith?
I'm gonna go Wardlow FTR just because it doesn't make sense to not have them win.
And Tony.
Fuck the Revival.
The Casino Ladder match. Claudio Castagnoli, Wheeler Yuta, Penta, Rey Fenix, Rush, Andrade, Dante Martin, and a Joker. Winner gets a AEW World Title match.
I have to go with the Joker because none of these people scream, "Hey, I need an AEW World Title match."
Okay.
You think Maxwell's going to be the Joker?
No, I think it's going to be Joe.
I would fucking flip if it's MJF.
MJF comes out, runs right up the ladder, gets it, get the fuck out of there.
If you like,
Money in
literally,
bank style.
I'm gonna put myself through somebody else's table. Like, I'll put myself through another table if it's MJF and he wins.
And Tony. I said Joker.
Yeah. I'm a Joker. I'm a smoker.
Midnight Toker.
Swerve in Our Glory versus the Acclaimed.
Scissor me, daddy ass.
Mm-hmm. Acclaimed for me as well.
Me as well.
Because they need to burn off this Keith Lee Swerve storyline.
Yes, they do. I think those guys need to go away. Not go away, but I think that needs to split.
Ricky Starks versus Powerhouse Hobbs.
Double me down, Ricky Starks.
Okay, that's what you were saving it for.
I love Ricky Starks. It's bad.
Tony?
I am so excited when he gets
Starks.
into a better program.
I'm going to go Hobbs. The Elite versus the Dark Order. Let's be real. It's going to be the Dark Order.
I don't trust them to not book themselves into the trios title. I'm sorry. I just don't trust them to not book themselves into it. I have to.
Yeah, it's the elite for me too.
You know,
it would be a shocker.
It's going to be a shocker.
Mm-hmm.
Like this?
Yeah, like that.
Tony, what's the super fist look like?
Oh, it's where you take two hands to get it. It's the super fist.
Who do you say, Tony?
I am saying that the Dark Order.
Now, what happens if it's the best friends?
It's not
going to be. And then we come to the main event, which is Moxley and Punk.
It's time for the main event.
That would be a mistake. I'm not gonna lie. He's already said he's going back over to Japan right now. So he's done in the States. That was his last show. So I don't think he's gonna stay.
I am going to go with Moxley because I don't think Punk wins it back. He's done so much pandering as it is. I think that the right call is to have Moxley win just because it doesn't make it. God, that's such a hard call to make. I'm gonna stick with Moxley, but I think MJF wins. I think MJF costs Punk the match. Actually, is what I think happens.
Okay. And Tony.
I was just thinking that same exact thing, that MJF is right there, Punk, and Moxley takes him out. So go with Mox.
Okay. What was your double or nothing, Tony?
My double or nothing is going to be on the Joker.
All right, so to go over picks for both shows, I'll run them all down. For me, I have Drew, Liv, Bailey, Rollins, Gunther is my double or nothing, Judgment Day. For All Out, I have Danielson, Storm, Sting, Athena is my double or nothing. Christian, FTR, the Joker, the Acclaimed, Hobbs, the Elite, and Mox. Ethan has got Drew, Liv, Bailey, Rollins, Sheamus as his double or nothing in Judgment Day. For All Out, he has Danielson, Hayter, House of Black, Jade, Jungle Boy, FTR, the Joker, the Acclaimed, Starks with his double or nothing, the Elite, and Moxley. And Drew, and for Tony, it's Drew, double or nothing, Liv, Bianca, Riddle, Gunther, Judgment Day. For All Out, it is Danielson, Baker, Sting, Athena, Jungle Boy, FTR, Joker, double or nothing, the Acclaimed, Starks, the Dark Order, and Mox. Yeah. That's what we're going to run with. We kind of covered everything real quick.
I have a feeling my card is about to be terrible, but I think I might be good still. Like I've got this feeling in my gut that it's like 7 things are going to go differently. It's like, oh.
Well, I hope there's a lot of surprises this weekend. Worlds Collide is going to be a real good show, too. I know Clash is going to be a good show. And All Out wrestling should be good.
Yeah.
The wrestling should be good. But fuck, boys, I think we might actually call it an early night this week because we're going to be back here on Monday with coverage of all of this shit.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm going to have to.
Well, yeah. Round table, anybody?
Oh, we're going to put Ethan through a table.
No, we're not putting him through a round table. He'll die.
That would be pretty funny. So this is just something like off the topic of wrestling. So I'm sitting there today at work and I'm like, dude, I'm just like, you guys will get this because we kind of, just bullshit at the end of the show. I'm sitting there at the end of the day and I'm like, I'm just done doing this job. Like, it's not the people, which it's crazy to me. It's not the people. I like the people I work with. And it's not really just the responsibilities of the job. I'm just done. Like, I want something different now. And I don't know what it is. But, like, do you guys get to that point where you're just like, you just burn out from doing whatever you're doing? I think Clint's at that point.
Yeah. that's where I am right now.
That's why I started a new job on Monday.
Well, yeah, you were with O'Reilly's. Tony, how do you feel about lane position monitoring stuff?
Oh man. I love my job. I always love where I work. I've never had any issue. I'm on job number 2 my entire life. In 16 years, I've worked 2 jobs. I love my job, but I mean, you just got to find the right pace with what the work is that you're doing. I mean, I recently stopped doing a lot of the after hours work that I had been because I was just putting myself in a rut because then it's expected from me.
Because your pin hand was getting a little weak.
Oh, yeah.
Slapping all of them. Calluses built up. He
Yeah.
said after hours work. I assume that's what he was talking about. It's a weird thing, man. Like you sit here in life, and I've always so I've been with the place I'm at for over 5 years now. And to me, that's amazing. Tony can attest to this. I used to jump job to job all the time. And I don't mind it. I'm just, man, like I'm looking for something that I wanted to stay with the company because I've done, I've got my time in, but I'm at the point where I'm like, what do I do now? Like, what do I do? How much more do I put into something? So yeah, it's a weird spot to be in. It's one of those things that you don't think about a lot. But sometimes you have to think about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like, what am I going to do next? Because I do not see myself doing this in 30, 40 years. It's like, what's next? How can I prepare for it? Or
Exactly.
even find
Yeah. Like Taylor, like I wish I could bring your comment up on screen. Taylor's in the chat and says it sucks when you like a job, but you get so burnt out, you just don't care anymore. I'm just to the point where like I've done the exact same. My responsibilities haven't changed in 4.5 years. So I'm at their, I guess, 4 years. They haven't changed in like 4 years. So I'm at the point where I'm like, all right, I mean, like what else can I learn in the spot that I'm at? I basically, it runs like a well-oiled machine. I need a different challenge. And that's just kind of where we are. So like kind of speaking on challenges though, something that since we've started doing this, Clint and me and Tony and Trevor and everybody, we've always kind of wanted to adapt things and do different stuff here. So I don't remember if we mentioned it last week, but
hey Pat Carr, welcome to the chat.
Yeah, hey Pat, we're gonna do Extra Life this year, guys.
Something we've been talking about doing for a long time, but we're super excited to do it.
Yeah, so we're just kind of detailing some stuff down. So just everybody in the community, if you guys want to be involved in this, we're definitely going to need help from you guys to get this done. And it's we enjoy it. We thrive off of interaction from everybody that watches us. So what we plan on doing in the next probably month or so, we're going to start detailing out a schedule for this, and we'll let everybody know when these things are going down. And kind of like a rough schedule. So if you want to be involved in something, feel free to let us know because we are going to have a ton of time to fill.
Yes.
And
we are going to do I already know we're going to do a live 4-post massacre. Trevor, you will not be involved in that.
I am.
We're going to do one live. We're probably going to do a whole bunch of old retro wrestling games. I know we talked about doing a live watch along of a old pay-per-view. I know there's going to be a bunch of guest appearances from all of our friends who are going to step up to help out, which we appreciate from them. A lot of people have already said they're going to help us out. So we're really excited for this.
And one of the things that we're actually very, very excited for is Clint and I are going to play an entire year of GM mode on 2K22 or 06. It doesn't matter what it is. We're going to play GM mode on some game that has it. And you guys can watch the insanity fly. Because I like putting Kevin Nash in the main event of WrestleMania in Hell in a Cell. So get ready to tear some quads.
Aren't we supposed to have the golf tournament?
We're not going to do that for Extra Life.
Yeah.
I don't know when we're going to do that. But I'm not going to lie to you guys. When it comes to being burnt out, I'm burnt out at looking at my computer screen for a day. On it all day.
So But it's been great. I mean, obviously, we usually don't get out of here this quick, but as always, guys, we love you,
It's just
Judy.
because we're going to be here next Monday for a
We're gonna be here
show.
next Monday and Thursday. So
Yeah.
Hey, Clinton, where can people find you guys?
Oh, I haven't even gotten to that part yet. You can find me at PK Batman on Twitter. You can find my best friend here, Ethan Hubbard, at Jensen Collins 3. We really appreciate Trevor showing up, and suck my cock, it's Tony. You can find us at On a Forklift Pod on Twitter. You can find us at On a Forklift Podcast on YouTube, On a Forklift Pod on Twitch, and Thursdays at 9 p.m. on UPN.
and as always, we love you,
Thank
Judy.
you, Taylor.
Thank
We
you,
love
again,
you.
Taylor.
We love you, Judy. We love everyone. Thank you.